Yes, people, then welcome back to Danny AFC TV. It's 10 p.m., so we know exactly what time it is out here. Um, Not even starting with Arsenal. Some nasty results this weekend. Let's start off at Everton. Everton 2, Bournemouth 3 now. I get it, Bournemouth, no, they're not going to get relegated this season. They're going to be a decent team. I'm not saying top 6, top 10. I don't know, 14th, 15th, 16th perhaps. But I think they're building a squad at Bournemouth that's, you know what I mean, capable of being away from the relegation free pretty early if they play their cards right. Everton, though. What happened there? Like, if an Everton fan ever pops up, I salute you. Because what the fuck, man? And I've only just caught of it now. Like, you're looking all right. You start taking it and Dyer, Calvert-Lewin off. And then it starts all looking a little bit different. Bearing in mind, there's 5-6 minutes left of the game as well. It's like, I don't know. I haven't seen enough of it to see if you can blame Jordan Pickford for any of the goals. Like, I don't know, even if you can, it's still a nutty result. Like, it's more than fruity. Other shocks in the football world, though, let's just jump around a little bit. Ottoman, after all of the huffing, the puffing, the ranting, the raving, the talking, the Arsenals, the Chelsea, the Man United, the Saudi, PSG, back to the Premier League, Saudi, Premier League, Saudi. Yep. He actually is now. I have to update the acre. I'm not sure if he's in the stream. Just getting myself a little fruity ready. He actually is flying to Turkey tonight, Lee. I'm still sure this doesn't F your bet. But he actually is flying to Turkey tonight. By the time you were talking, he definitely hadn't have left Rome or Italy, whatever side of Italy he was in. Naples, perhaps. It's probably Naples. But whether it's Naples or fucking wherever. Anyway. He's always been together today. That's about the long, the shorties, and the curlies of it. Trippier could also be Turkey bound, we hear. I heard today there was a £15 million bid rejected from an unnamed team. Now, a lot of people are saying that was Galatasaray, Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce have got money to spend, especially at left back. They've just lost Ferdi Kangaloo to the Premier League and Brighton. Trippier can play both sides before you say, but Trippier's a right back. Trippier can play both sides. I don't want to be disrespectful. This is Turkey. So I reckon Trippier is decent at left or right back in the Turkish Superliga. Look at that shot from Bergkamp. How's that game? Go on, Dennis Bergkamp. Look at that. Look. Me and Lee were discussing this the other night. I loved this kit when it first came out. Nike at its finest. So we're just going to wrap one up real quickly, people. Do be getting a massive, huge like on the video. Do be subscribing if we are new this evening. Couple of football shocks. We'll look into Arsenal's window. We can evaluate it one last time. Not to try and get boring, but it's like, midfielder, injured 2 months. We've borrowed a winger from Chelsea. Like, fucking here. I'm not sure how good that window is. I'm going to be honest with you. Borrowing a winger from Chelsea. I said we'll make a major signing from Chelsea. Does that count as a signing? It pretty much does for me. He's going to play for us for a year, so fuck it, we signed him. Shout out to the Acres, obviously, who cashed in on it. Let's see who's in the comments, though, just as I pick up this. We have got you, E. Shouts out to you. Let's get the old Gregory's on. 1 second, everyone. Boys and girls. I see Linda's in the place. We've got a German correspondent. Daniel Key, would you like to rate the window? Marino out for 2 months, obviously. There's 2 months of it. We've borrowed a winger from Chelsea. We've signed an Italian that hasn't started yet in the 3 games. Could he pop up in centre mid real soon? Could Jurriën Timber pop up in the centre midfield real soon? I'm telling you what, Partey and Jorginho, and it was said on the group earlier by the man himself, UE, this is not a fucking mobile midfield. This is not a mobile. And like the way they're moaning about Casemiro at Man United right about now, like Like, they're going to moan about Casemiro like that, and with all respect, he isn't really holding the fort brilliantly for Man United. He's not doing a Keane or a Paul Links and whatever they're all suggesting today on whatever sports news. But let's take this charger, right? It's bugging the bollocks of me. But yeah. Did Casemiro ever have the legs to play in the Premier fucking League? Like, he played for Real Madrid in a massively successful Real Madrid team. I always knew, even though he did seem to have one fantastic season, I did think like £60 million, this could be a dodgy signing. Moving on from Casemiro. Danny, are you doing alive? The Northerners are here. Yes, the Northerners are in the building. Shout out to WB, first in the building. Yui, Danny, you doing alive? Just about, bruvs. Bro, it feels like the season is already over, even though it's just started. Bruvs, just going into international break like that, it is a bit. It made me want to get like the old school drinks out, make you think like you're on the beach in Izmir or something. Of course, I froze it first. It's sweating so much, bro. It feels like, bro. I have to say, like, shouts out to Liverpool. That's a pretty decent as far as results go. 3-0 away at Old Trafford. Wow. Salah again. No drama. No problem. He just like the arrow. Just start the season like he means to go up. That's a fucking winner, isn't it? Like, let's not worry about Raheem Sterling for a minute. Like, do you know what I mean? 32, I'll take him at 42. Fucking Salah. And how Liverpool haven't tried to wrap him up on the deal. Because you know what? Ronaldo's going on 37, 38. He's going to hit 39. Probably want to lick 40 and try and play a World Cup or something at 40. Who the fuck knows? Right now, who the fuck cares? We'll talk about it nearer the time. What I am talking about is, though, Salah can play in this league for many more seasons. He is world class. He's quality. Every time he touches the ball, defenders are shitting themselves. I'm shitting myself if I'm not on the recipient end of this shit. If it's Zinchenko, I'm having a panic attack. My ball bags are falling out. All of the rest of it. What a player he is. The whole of Europe said no to Earthman. Why was this UE? Now, again, I don't want to Lord Bentner him. I do believe he gets caught up in a lot of hype of a fantastic season at Napoli when they won the league. He also got caught up in a bit of hype. Was it Lyon in France? They had a massively punching above their weight. Did they finish second? Did they run PSG massively close to the league that year? And then he got to move straight out of there. Oh, they must be pissed. Awesome, man. Must be, bros. I wonder, did he have even 2% of a chance? Because obviously, listen, if he wasn't looking to go Saudi, they would have been dealing with 1, 2 to 3, with all respect, Turkish clubs, and they would have been talking to 2 or 3 of them, I reckon, and trying to see if they could manufacture some sort of, well, what's happened here, a loan move to Galatasaray. I would have said Fenerbahce would have been on that list. Who knows? A Trabzon, a Besiktas, perhaps. European qualification, possibly been a necessity for either one. I don't know who else out of Turkey has qualified. Has Bursaspor. Hello, everyone. Good evening, Linda. How was that box the other day, evening? Did you jinx the Arsenal? I don't want to be disrespectful, but it is Turkey. No, but I don't want to. No, I didn't mean it like that either, but it's like, what about what, though? Don't want to be disrespectful. What do you mean? Was that something I said? I don't know, bros. Listen. Is he rated higher than going to a Turkish Super League this season? Probably, yeah. He has proven himself in Italy. He has proven himself in France, I suppose. International level, what, 50-50? I think he's even got a 1 and 2 international, to be dead honest. Bruv, he's a striker that will score goals. Is he the absolute top shelf? Bruv, probably not. Is he better than Jesus? Yes. But anyway, we can't be serious about winning the league. We could have got Tony before he went to Saudi. Bros, Tony, again, I want to see him holding up that shirt in Saudi, bros. Again, without being disrespectful to Saudi. Why do I have a feeling Tony's going to be sat there like proper, no big... And why do I just think it's going to be nothing like that? And again, it's not being disrespectful to Saudi. Osman, I wonder what his parade's going to be like. But then again, Turkish, they do go in and they will make a song and dance for him. Let's see if he makes a song and dance back, is Victor. The finest Northerners have arrived. Good evening to Chloe. Oh, we know it's a 3 out of 10. Yeah, bros, I'm going to give that about a 3. I reckon about a 3 or 4. What have we got? Left back comes centre back, hasn't played yet. I'll tell you about him when he plays. Especially about the position he's going to play, because I'm still not convinced he's here to be a left back. Hence why Vinny stuck around. Hence why Keywall might have stuck around. I don't think he's a left back. I'm going to swear by it right now. I don't know. In a defensive-minded back four, yes. If you want someone to progress and go forward, I don't think he's your guy. But yeah, finishing that, Neto. Definitely better than spending 25 million on a guy we don't know called Juan Garcia. But it does make you worry about the finances at the club. Signing number 3, Mourinho, £32 million. 28. Injured. Played in the Premier League previously. Wasn't very successful. And then, these little tango fantasies are gangster, aren't they? Then, we go and fucking murk it. Do you know what we go and do? Do you know what we go and do, Lee? We go and borrow a winger from Chelsea Football Club. Guys, you'll be liking. Sorry, I won't eat no more of these sweetie sweets. Oh yeah? What's going on, gal? Vicky, how are we? Turkey close to a deadline till after England's deadline to get good deals. Of course, bros. And again, Matip is a solid central defender, bros. I don't give a fuck who says anything different. He's won Champions League at Liverpool. 32, whatever. He's a decent little footballer. He's a free agent right now. Fenerbahce. Ben Yedder. Fener. Gomez. I don't know. Burasbo. There's a load of players out there that can go and do a load of bits. Why am I feeling so fucking hot? The temperature rise. Turkey closed. Yeah, bro. There's still plenty of deals to listen. This is why deadline day. Shouts out to Lee Akers. It's always a phenomenal day, and it's always going to be something people like me is going to want to sit down and watch, no matter for how many hours. Do you know why? Because there is teams that ain't as rich as each other. There is teams that are patient. Ow! I just bit my lip, cunt. There is teams. You fucker. There is teams that will do this slowly injection and wait and see what's good. And then you get the teams, worst of all, excuse me for eating again, that kind of watch what the rivals have done and then think, fuck, okay, is there a way to top this? Can we stay level with them? Can we go one better than them? Can we Raheem Sterling them? Raheem Sterling. Didn't go. Got to the Potters bar and went with no. I'm trying back. And why would you do that? Evening, neighbours. How's your windows looking? Yeah, fucking lovely, bros. Absolutely gorgeous. Yours? You're feeling hot because you have had 50 sugar cubes. Yeah, maybe, bros. You know what? Where is dog? No, I'm like, last one. I think drop down. Yeah, I know, bro. It's true. And there's me trying to just have like my sensible little juices. Well, that's not even sensible, man. It's more sensible than other fuckers. Guys, again, if you like him, let's be subscribing. Guys, first on the agenda today. 15 minutes down. Trossard. A loan offer from Al Attiyad, I do believe. You cheeky bastards. All I can make of that is some little fucker has sent them a clip of him celebrating his goal away at Aston Villa. And a loan offer at that. You cheeky millionaire bastards. Seriously, you cheeky bastards. Don't let me start in Saudi for that loan offer with Trossard. Seriously, that'll be enough to give the LTA the fucking hump. Ospina, you know. Ottoman to Galatasaray, as I think we've pretty much gone there already. West Ham are exploring a deal to take Matic, or perhaps even, I think, Ireland international John Egan on contracts probably to the end of the season. Liverpool smashed United at the weekend. Guys, does that mean anything for the league? Are Liverpool going to challenge for the title? Does it matter that they signed nobody in the summer? Nobody, zero. And here's us screaming, just signing 4. Well, I'm screaming. I don't know about you guys. I'm screaming, just signing 4. Get into the comments about that. Was 4 not enough? Was Neto not good enough? Free transfer. Borrowing a winger, was that not good enough? And then spending our money, the only money we had, the probable Emil Smith-Rowe and Nketiah money, went on Calafiore and Mikel Merino. Chelsea draw with Crystal Palace. Eze banging again. International break, guys. Drop me out. Signing of the season, I'm going to keep saying it, is already for me as the right winger of Man City, Savio. 19. Yeah, I'm loving him already. Alvarez was the most expensive departure anywhere across the world. The most expensive signing in Saudi was Diaby, of all people, who signed in from Aston Villa for between 50 and 60 million, depending on who you believe. Small into Saudi, I believe that got closed down pretty quick in a day. Rabiot, guys, is still available, is clubless. Ivan Toney signs for, I don't know who, but it is a Saudi club. Tammy went to AC Milan right at the end of the window. Fatty back with Barca. They pretty much gave him the summer off to find a new club. As soon as the window closed, he's back in training. Ansu Fati back in training at Barcelona. Trippier to Fenerbahce or Gala. Which one? Soler to wear the number 4 shirt on loan at West Ham this season. Everton 2, Bournemouth 3. Any thoughts? And Leighton Orient, guys. Play the Arsenal under-21s tomorrow evening. Leah, we having a bet. Phil, are we going down to Brisbane Road? Right. He was a legend on Saturday, bros. I was all over the fuck, bros. I was smashed out my bollocks, bros. What are you talking about, mate? I don't even want to talk about it, bros. I felt properly ill there. There's them fucking sugar cubes that you was just talking about. I felt proper ill there, bros. No, I'll leave it. You're a supervisor. Oh? Hold on. We don't want to see that food in your mouth. All right. Right. Holland machine at the moment. Bros, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Everything he touches turns to goals. And they're not even just normal goals again. They're turning into just like goals only he scores. I don't know, bros. The guy's unbelievable, isn't it? Champions. If he gets injured, we've got a chance. He'd have to be injured for quite a fucking while, bros. Because remember, this geezer can score more goals in 2 months than wingers and strikers put together. You know? Loss of form, still top scorer in the league, but yeah, I get it. They'll never lose when Rodri plays either. Linked with Real Madrid today, strangely enough, after the window's all done. Saudi wasn't known 35 million transfer. We rejected. Should we have took it down? Bros, you'd have to put something official in front of me, bros. I've been told by various good sources it was actually a loan. I don't know where this £35 million fee coming from. I think Akers did sort of say it to me. Anything I've chased down didn't tell me about £35 million fees. It was a loan with an ob. I'm going to call it with an ob. Is the way I've heard it. I'll be honest with you. Would I have took it? No. I would have started off with every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. I'd have sat down and hustled with them. But no, I wouldn't have accepted a loan. I wouldn't have accepted 35 mil. It would have been profit, though, on one of Arteta's bastards that he's never going to get profit on. But at this moment, in this football time, do I want to lose Trossard? I'll tell you what, I'm so very sure, because if Sterling wasn't to slap bang, I don't know. I spoke to a Man City fan today. Shout out to Reece. Reece's pretty convinced, like, this guy shined because of Arteta. This guy loved Arteta. This guy and Arteta have got a little thing going on. They respect each other. He worked hard when Arteta was there. I don't know. Was Arteta at Arsenal for a season when Sterling stayed at Man City? I don't know. He was kind of suggesting he was never the same, possibly after Arteta had left Man City. So I was like, Reece, one more time. So you really kind of big up what Arteta done for Raheem Sterling's club career at Man City. He was like, well, listen, from the way I've heard it, he had to work harder under Guardiola. He had to do this. He had to toe the line. Yes, but there were certain other things. And, you know, Arteta took him under his wing and allegedly got them kings out of him. Off early start, money lands. Wow. Do some furniture shopping. As Lee said, seriously, if I had my hat, I'd fucking take it off to you. There's my hat off to you. All right, that goes in at 12. Now, go on, you must do me 350s, isn't it? How much are they going to be? 150? What? There's no discount? Bleep, 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 bleep. Get on that dog and bone. Do you know what, bros? I'll fucking express things down to that village. I'll tell you what. No drama, actually. Bollocks. In for a penny, in for a pound. I'll play transport this evening, or tomorrow evening, or tomorrow afternoon. Not a problem. I'll get a transporter to come and transport with me. Come like an X-Files. But yeah, guys, Trossard. Anyone make anything of the loan attempt? Boy. Osman to Galatasaray. Lee, have you cashed out? West Ham explore deals for Matip and John Egan. Liverpool smash United. Is the writing on the wall, guys. Have Arsenal done enough this window? Like, let's have it right. Fuck this news. I think if I spoke to Lee Akers, I think if I spoke to WB, I think if I spoke to the fucking famous UE, I think if I spoke to most sane Arsenal fans here, I think we would have all collectively, we might not have all said the same names, but collectively, as a one, we all kind of had this sort of thing, would sign around 4 players. We were all saying a defender, would get a keeper, it'd be a centre mid and a winger, some said a striker. But fuck all of that for the moment. Collectively as Arsenal fans, did we all sort of believe this summer a banging centre mid who can actually play from the off as well, by the way? You can say this is his fault or not. Fuck him. A smashing winger. On hindsight, when you look like Osman Loan Turkey, Ivan Toney, Saudi, 40, we could have hustled Brentford and said 35. He wouldn't have probably wanted to go to Saudi, possibly. But again, without bantering and bambering and wambering on, like we knew we was going to need a backup for Raya because we are going to let Ramsdale go. Brilliant. Oh, fuck me, I forgot the Ramsdale money. Fuck me. We actually spent 0 this summer. Was this a Cronker thing? Here's another thing to think about. Why did we spend 0? Let's think about this. 18 Southampton, 25. Let's say 20 Palace, I think it's more than that. 38. Who else did we sell? 38. I can't remember. Oh, Emil Smith Rowe. That's another 30. 68. Let's say 70 for security reasons. 42 Calafiori. 32 Mourinho. 42, 44, 50, 60, 74. Fuck me. Spent 72, took in 74. Well, fucking Aders. We spent pound for pound, penny for penny, smack for smack in this window. No wonder if it was a financial thing and we couldn't spend with out of this Arsenal mean what we sell, we can buy. Well, then clearly, borrowing sterling is a fucking piece of business of the fucking year at the moment. So it depends which way we're looking at it, people. Anyone that's still with me? Are we still with me? Are we thinking of Charlie? What are we thinking of? If we're thinking of sterling as a massively positive signing, well, if it was Sterling or no one, because it's a financial thing, and he had made the decision to buy Calafiori, Mikel Merino, and that's about it, because the other 2 are loans. We spent his money on them 2. The money that we brought in from Nketiah, Ramsdale, and Emil Smith Rowe, respectively. I'll do a bit of delivery. I bet you can cash on. You have to fucking wait till it's fucking ready. All right, mate, I don't like your tone of words. Just don't like them tone of words. WB? Well, you're a fucking god. Always lurking and jerking when Danny's live. I'm going now. Like, she's off now. Danny, that was funny. In the barn, feather dust. Oh, fuck me, the feather duster. Only me. Bro, don't you think I don't want to say, the security girl was class? I was like, my mate said I could have 200 quid if I go over and steal a bit of food off that person's plate, eat it, and then just put it back down on the plate and piss off back. I was wondering if it was vegan and all that. You know what I mean? Like, it was sweet corn. I definitely could see it was sweet corn on the plate. I thought, what if it's got a bit of meat touched to it? But I was thinking, for £2, fuck this. Acres, you're going to pay me £2? I'll fucking do this. Anyway, even though I've done it free of charge, I've done this little... Yeah, you should have seen the little... He jumped and he fucking spun. What pub was that called, Lee? Oh, mate, the feather duster, I'm telling you. His bird see me going first, and I was like, oh, Lee, I've just been caught. So she's tried to warn the mug, and the mug still jumped like a little tart. It was brilliant. What's everyone? What's that? Calamari instead of calamari. Calamari. Hey, I cooked it so many times on the line. Hey, what do you expect me to do? Hey, it's something as well. Many Italians, they like the calamari. I know, I tell you 100%. I'm not even fucking around. Nick fucking Knack. Right, that fucking window for me. Nick Knack. We spent about 74 mil. We recouped about 72 mil. So it's like for like. We borrowed a winger from Chelsea. We borrowed a keeper from Bournemouth. We signed Caraforre, who hasn't signed yet. I mean, who hasn't played yet. A couple of minutes here and there. Fuck him. Now isn't really going to play until the League Cup. And maybe a couple of games in this new nutty... Oh, we haven't spoke about this new nutty format of the Champions League. Guys, I don't want to sound dumb because I haven't actually looked at it. Acres, I trust you. Do you play every team once? Is it 8 games in this new fucking Champions League fucking format? Don't know what made Nick Knack what Nick Knack popping up made me think of that, but shouts out to you, Nick Knack. Who was another in a barn that wouldn't leave us alone? WB's friend. Every barn town. Thanks for Ramsdale, by the way. Absolutely no drama, bruv, since he was going to be no use to us for whichever reason this year. Thanks for the money, by the way. It seems to have helped us massively. We might not have even fucking borrowed Sterling from Chelsea if you didn't whack down that 18 mil. That's hopefully rise. I know it rises by a mil. I thought it was more. It rises by a mil if you stay in the Premier League. And then, I don't know whatever the fucking terms are, but it's got to get yourself to 25 one way or another. I know this, but not necessarily against them teams. Like, I don't think we're playing Atlanta twice. We're not playing fucking, I don't know, whoever twice. It's you play every team once, and it's just how the penny drops. You play this team at home, this team away. Can anyone confirm to me this nutty... Let me have a look. WB is going to get it all fucking arse backwards. I like the new format. Just a bit stale, the old group stage. It's a league format. We know this, but it's 8 teams, bruvs. And I do believe you just play each other once. Explain the new Champions League format. Arsenal's group.
I found this on the web.
How the calendar will look. That's going to be interesting. Let's just see if it's going to very briefly tell me, or I'll fuck this off in an instant. To ensure that the UEFA, blah, blah, blah. How will it change? Right, 32 participants, blah, blah, blah. Got up to 36. Participate in the Champions League phase. Group stage with 4 or more sides. Apparently to complete against the best clubs in Europe. This is going to take ages. They'll get relegated, so it won't rise. Don't know. Top 8. Top 8 get auto qualification. But it can't be top 8. There's 8 in it, you motherfucker. Sorry, not to call you motherfucker. There's no way. But yeah, I don't know actually how many qualify. Lee, you big fucker. Hold on. 8 more qualify via playoffs. What? Lee? Lee? You ready? I'm not having it, WB. Whatever you say to me, I love you, but no. Fuck off. I'm going to have to look at this a bit more closely a little bit later on. Guys, do you like it? Leave subscribing. Shout out to Nick Nack. Yeah, I believe anyway, we play each other once. There is this 8-team sort of group scenario. We play each other once. So, as I said, like Arsenal's fixtures, isn't it? But Arsenal's Champions League. Let me just put Arsenal's Champions League group. Champions League. Right. Oh, fuck off. It's trying to tell me everything. All right, cool. Let's just go to the Arsenal app real quick. Play them once. Thank you, Lee. There you go. That's the first thing I thought. So you just play everybody one time. So, for whichever reason, it's just that's the luck of the draw. We play Atlanta away first. Is that the Italian Atlanta, yeah? Because there is 2 Atlantas out here. Then it's PSG at home, Champions League wise. Then it's Shakhtar Donetsk at home. Then it is Inter Milan away. Fuck me. It's going to be difficult. Sporting CP, slap the shit out of them away. Monaco home, slap the fuck out of them. Is that the end of it? Is that the end of it? That appears to be the end of it. I must up. And Dynamo Zagreb have just popped out on 22nd of January. So fuck me. When does this finish? Girona pop out on the 29th of January. So hold on. January must be a... So on the 29th of January, the 22nd, sorry, and the 29th, we have got Dynamo Zagreb at home and Girona away on the 29th. Is that the end of it? Fuck me. We're coming to the end of the season now. So, yeah. It's a big arse long group. Let's go through these games again. We'll do it backwards. Girona away. Home to Dynamo Zagreb is 2. Home to Monaco, 3. Away to Sporting CP is 4. Away to Inter Milan is 5. At home to Shakhtar Donetsk is 6. At home to Paris Saint-Germain is 7. And away to Atlanta is 8. Which Atlanta is this? This is something else I don't know. Because if this is the Italian Atlanta, it's like, well, you bastards, we've got a really difficult draw here. No matter which Atlanta it is, it's going to be difficult. But which Atlanta is that? DJ DQ, what, my man? Knockout round is the same as before, just how you get there has changed. No, I get that bit. I know that most definitely. And you play them once. So it's 8 difficult fucking games, it looks like, in this new Champions League format. Seriously, 8 very difficult games. Yeah, not to be sniffed at. Atlanta as well. Like, that's a difficult little game. Guys, Trossard, loan attempt from Saudi today. Any thoughts? Osman to Galatasaray. Medical tomorrow, people. West Ham explore deals for Matip and John Egan. Liverpool smashed Man United at the weekend. Any thoughts on that? Chelsea drawing at home to Palace. International break absolutely dropped me out. Nothing to say about that. Signing of the season for me is already Savio, the right winger at Man City. I think he's exceptionally good at £30 million. Alvarez, the most expensive exit from anywhere in the world in this window. Got pretty quiet in Saudi as well. 60 million was the most expensive incoming. That was obviously Moussa Diaby from Aston Villa. Rabiot is still without a club, guys. Rabiot, anyone? Free agent. We have got Marino injured. Stranger things have happened. Rabiot, Marino injured. I doubt it very much, though. Tammy Abraham checked in at West Ham, at AC Milan just before the window. Ansu Fati is back training in Barcelona after various failed moves this summer. Trippier could be on his way to Turkey. Fenerbahce and Galatasaray are waiting on concrete answers from Newcastle. Solar is to wear, that's Carlos Solar, to wear the number 4 shirt at West Ham this season. And Everton 2, Bournemouth fucking 3. And Leonorian versus Arsenal on the 21s. Should we get down to Brisbane Road tomorrow, boy? Should we go to Brisbane Road tomorrow? See you on the fucking 21, see and worry, boy. See Skelly, my son. See, Who? Oyeji, that Oyeji guy. See, Setford. A lot of big teams will end up in the playoffs rounds. I'm gonna have to look at all the other groups first before I start making up my mind. Like, once I started realizing, shit, this whole new format thing's true. It was a lot to look at on the day. Like when the group was coming out, I was like, "Fuck me, why have we got so many teams? What is actually going on here?" Hold on. But all right, they've changed it. All right, cool. 8 teams. What's going on? What? There's just no home, no away. Just you play them once. And what do you mean it could only be one? It can only be only fucking one group. We're doing this again. It's got no. It's not 30-16. Lee. Seriously, Lee? Hey guys. Oh, bollocks to this. Have a little fucking sly little look at this a little bit later as you do. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. Anything to take away from today? Should anyone take a Memphis Depay? Anthony Martial. I hear Martial is as greedy as a motherfucker. Depay, I don't know why he hasn't turned up at a club. The same greed I'm hearing is going through the, what's his name? Adrian Rabiot camp. I don't know. There's not normal teams out there for these guys. Like, is there a season in Turkey? But then who's picking up their wages? Well, then again, they're free agents. So that's not a fucking foregone conclusion either, unless Galatasaray or Fenerbahce come up with some sort of decent money. And I reckon these fuckers want 200 grand a week. And that's minimum. I'm talking Rabiot, Martial, Depay. What? Are these guys worth a 200, maybe a 250 grand a week a pump? Or all as free agents. I'm talking Premier League teams, teams in Turkey, teams in Saudi. Guys, what's your thoughts before we get out of here this evening? We'll all get hung of it. I'll get a hang of it once it gets going. Yeah, most definitely, bros. Bit weird. You know what I mean? It's going to feel a bit different. It's going to be good though, bros. I'm sort of liking the sort of sound of this. Competitive as a motherfucker. Slip up once, you could be almost done. Again, the knockouts will always be the knockouts, I take it, bros. What's it going to go from the quarterfinals, the last 16? I'm not exactly sure. But whether it is the last 16, then the quarters, last 8, semis, last 4. Do you know what I mean? And clearly final. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a difficult fucking route there. Like, as I said, just naming out the teams that we are, when the reality is actually shit of this Champions League new format. When we look at the teams we are going to play, we start off at home to PSG Eindhoven. PSG Eindhoven. That's a fucking good one. PSG. Shakhtar home. Shakhtar Donetsk home. Inter Milan away. Sporting CP away. Monaco home. Then there's a gap. Zagreb home. And then Girona away. And that's the way we finish this fucking nutty, fruity group. Doesn't really get started, so but the playoff round should be good. Yeah, most definitely. Depending on that, I take it. Does teams go into the Europa League still? See, that's going to be nuts trying to work this all out. Like, do you remember at Christmas or somewhere around that time? Like, I doubt it'll be Christmas anymore because it seems to be a lot longer group. But how is this going to affect the calendar actually as well? And if at all, because again, it's always self-explanatory midweek games, depending if Arsenal don't really do FA Cup and League Cup, but you know what I mean. It's just one big league, bro. Fuck me, bros. So how many the fuck qualify? What, the top 8? The top what? Sorry, so that makes sense what Nick Mac said a little while ago. Where the fuck was it? The top 8, whatever the fuck. Top 8 qualification. 8 more qualify via the playoffs. So it's a round of 16. It's a fucking round of 16 after that. All right, the penny's dropped. Nice one, boys. The penny has dropped. Trouble is an extra 2 games that nobody else wanted. Very true. No dropouts for the Europa anymore. Interesting. Nice one, my brother. You're a fucking expert on this, bro. Shouts out to you, Nick Nack. Southampton through and through. We love you, Southampton. How do you think Southampton's window went generally as well? The manager talking a good game. I actually can't remember his name. Heard him talking a lot, obviously, around the Ramsdale deal. And a couple of others throughout the summer. I was listening to this guy. Caught a couple of your pre-seasons as well. Please, don't even ask me literally scores. One was like with no fans. I don't know why. I don't know. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Guys, quickly. There's a fucking boxing fight as well. There's a boxing fight, a match. I don't say I'm buzzing. Does it kick off tomorrow morning in Japan at 7:30? It's like live on Sky. Because I can go and check it now. I swear it kicks off. Like, what time is it in Japan? Like, there can't be days behind us. Like, what time is it in Japan? Like, now. Or is it even in Japan? Is there a boxing fight tomorrow after 7 this morning? Like, AM this morning. So, right, the first 8 qualify automatically. First 8 qualify automatically. 8 more qualify via the playoffs. So fuck me, I never ran the fucking games. Fuck me. You gotta be in that top 8 and chilling for a couple of weeks, surely. 16 have a playoff run. Looks like we're going down sadly. Why would you say that? Russell, there he is. Nah, he shouts a good game, bros. I don't know. Aaron reckons he certainly signed with him for a particular reason or two. He's got the players playing for him. What has your results been? I have to say, shameful as it is, I actually don't really know your results offhand. So let's just quickly delve into this. Let's just go here, bro. You're so good, I can't even find you. All right, cool. 0 points, 3 games. Cool, man. What's your next couple of games, bro? Let's just check. What's your next couple of games? Really, realistically, what's your next 2-3 games? Let's see what Ramsdale can pull out. Who is the guy? Who's your go-to guy right about now for goals, bros? Who is the guy that is holding number 9 shirt at this moment? Oh God, I hope next. So that should be an easy 3 points, right? Most definitely. Jobs on the foot, playing out from the back. Bros, you see when Arteta was doing this at Arsenal at the start, bros, it was breaking my little balls. Like when a team just ain't ready for it. Ramsdale should be half ready for this. It's going to depend the left back, the right back, the centre back. Ramsdale should be ready for this, bros, but he wasn't massively comfortable with it either. Like, and sometimes I'd say, go on, Ramsdale, deep down in my heart, when he just used to bang the can away. Like, Cameron Archer. Did you get him from Villa, yeah? That was a big sign from Villa, like 15 mil. So I mean, I remember now. What else have you got? I remember you just told me them names. 15 mil, Villa. What else did you get? What else did you lot go and get yourselves? Kone from Burnley. Could be interesting. He started off well. Looked like he was going to be a very good signing and then sort of quieted down. Was it the Premier League was too much for him? Or was Burnley just a shit team getting relegated and just it weren't for him? Strength. He's always good for a goal here and there. He's nice and annoying. He'll annoy some Premier League teams, especially the Ipswich's without being disrespectful, etc. Do you know what I mean? Guys that you might have come up with, whatever. I wouldn't say it's all doom and gloom down at Southampton. Do you know what I mean? I would say it's going to be vital when you play teams like Bournemouth. Bournemouth, I think, are going to be okay. I've said that at the top of the stream. For one reason or another, I think they play decent football. I think he's got to get a little bit more out of Cliver and possibly a couple of the signings that have come in that no way I can judge. But from last season's round of people, maybe Cliver, he's got to get a touch more out of. Obviously, there's a massive chunk of goals that will be missing without that fucker up there. I can't remember his name. Shalangi. Oh, Dominic. Forest at home was a must-win, but they outplayed us. Espirito Santos hasn't got them playing actually too bad, though, bros. Honestly, they've got a few good players as well. Did they lose Anthony Alanga on the last day of the window? And if they did, who to? I swear, I don't. They get rejected last minute, and he's still there. But I don't know. They got Anderson from Newcastle, which I think is a very, very good signing. I can't believe Newcastle let him go. It was clearly a financial decision, which you got to feel sorry for the motherfuckers for because he's one of their own. Like He was through the youth, etc. Blah blah blah. We must have ticked a couple of boxes, getting, I suppose, Emil Smith-Rowe and Nketiah a shot at the club this summer. Emil Smith-Rowe could come and bite us, even against Fulham this season. I reckon he's going to be all right. Everyone's saying he's going to be injury prone and have a fucked up season. I said he's going to be fine and score and assist goals for Fulham regularly this season. I reckon he's going to be fine at Fulham. Fulham also got another Arsenal player in, Reece Nelson. On a lot of money. I hope they've picked up all of his wages, but don't know if he's going to be enough for Fulham to like make them push to another level. Decent squad player for them, of fucking course. That could be said. Reece Nelson's not a bad footballer. He could be a decent squad player for a lot of people. Newcastle buying 30 million bid for Elanga, but Palace turned down. He's not at Palace, Bubs. He wasn't at Palace. Hold on, put in 30. Hold on. Palace put in a 30, and he's at Newcastle, isn't he? Yeah, that's it. He's at Newcastle. Yeah, but he didn't go through, no, because I was seeing that on deadline day, and I don't know, it just disappeared on me. I just I don't know, other things started taking over. Yeah, you're all right. You're all good. You're all good. But yeah, did Newcastle do enough? They've still got, obviously, Gordon. They've got Isaac. They've got Bruno Guimaraes. Did they win in the window, just keeping them free? I would say probably yes. Can't remember top of my head what Newcastle did add. Liverpool, added 0. But they started brilliantly. 3 wins, 3 games, 3 wins. 1 away at Old Trafford. It seems like Slot has almost slotted straight into that role at Liverpool. Forgive the pun, but yeah, Slot has slotted in nicely. Because when Newcastle, man, they still have a good squad and no European football. Exactly. And this could be a season again. Good point. Very, very good point, my friend. This could be a season that they could push on again, because when they did make Champions League football, I'm pretty sure they had not many commitments. Do you know what I mean? Yes, very, very, very good point. Very, very good point indeed. Who goes on Newcastle? Yep. Yeah, crap against us. And Spurs, so that's what I mean. If you're not playing well and digging out decent results, my friend, that is always, my friend, I guarantee you, the sign of a good team. Tonali's back. Bruno Guimaraes in the centre of midfield. I doubt that we mugged off too much of them today. You'll have to see how Tonali does hit the road running. I'll have a closer look at Newcastle over the next, after the international break, clearly. Willock's always injured. Ahead of them is a number 10. I keep saying they need to go and buy themselves a number 10, them bastards. For Arsenal, though, I'm going to quickly close with unsatisfactory window, mate. Borrowing a keeper from Neto, borrowing a fucking winger from Chelsea, putting all our eggs in Calafiore and Marino's basket. Like, if they're both going to start, you might think, okay, maybe. Calafiore doesn't. Marino, it's hard to tell. He's injured for 2 months. I'm fucking furious. Welcome to the Premier League, mate. Here's a Premier League defender's tackle. Bang! Got a fucked over shoulder. Absolutely don't believe it. Nick Knack, the Southampton man, I'm making you tonight's man of the match as I'm about to get out of the building. Shout out to you. Plan to go walk the dog, etc. Have another little nibble on something to eat. Like, I cooked something earlier, but then only took a few mouthfuls. I don't know. My belly's playing funny beggars with me. I don't know. It's unsure, like, what he wants to do, what he wants to eat, like. So, yeah. On that note, though, Mr. Nick Knack, you are the man of the match. Do catch me again soon. Arsenal, Southampton. You might have to do a watch along with me, bros. Have a Southampton fan in the stream. Could be very entertaining indeed, guys. But it is the international break, so all a bit dead, all a bit boring, all a bit slow. If I find any interesting internationals to cover, who knows? Stranger things have happened. I might cover an international or 2 throughout this break. Other than that, I'm going to hope Marino gets better. Pray that Sterling has still got the life and the energy of him, like when he was under Arteta and Pep Guardiola at Manchester City. And hope he has a fight for a Premier League challenge, especially as we've already got 2 points against those fucking wankers, Brighton. There's a team that's been pissing me off for a couple of seasons now. It's them. And you know what? They even still bring a Van Ferguson off the bench. And they still nick a draw of us. Van Ferguson's meant to be a good fucking striker. Are Brighton doing their best to devalue and ruin their little boy? Van Ferguson. Do you care what I mean? He should have went to Southampton, man. But yeah, who knows, mate? I don't know. No one can do a deal with him now. Can Championship teams do like emergency loans? Because, boy, I don't see a Van Ferguson playing much football at Brighton this season. I haven't seen him come off the bench. I've seen him on the bench, I think, in the League Cup. Boo fucking who. Van Ferguson, I wish you luck, Queen Man. Guys, peace out. God bless. Please, the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Good night, y'all. See you tomorrow.